And thank you to our studio audience for joining us today. You know, we would love for you to be here. To find out how you can, all you have to do is go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Now, if you don't have access to the internet, call that number right there on your screen, 443-880-9116.
Well, now that you have a few costume and candy ideas for Halloween, it won't be long before you get that knock on the door and hear those famous words, trick or treat.
However, you may notice something a little bit different this year. Kids in your neighborhood may be collecting more than just candy, your spare change as well. Joining us today to tell us how that change can go a long way are Kathy Bassett, who is the development director with the Delmarva Zoological Society, as well as Joel Hamilton, the director of the Salisbury Zoo. Thank you for joining us.
You forgot somebody.
You got a little friend here. Who's this?
This is Elvis.
Elvis is in the building.
Elvis,
hey, Elvis
is in the house. So Kathy, how does the Just Zoo It campaign work?
Well, thank you for having us. This is our second year of doing Just Zoo It, and this was an idea to get kids involved in helping us raise some money for the zoo and giving back to their community. So we have these little cans right here that kids will be getting through participating schools. We're partnering with the Wicomico County School System and some private schools and some other schools around the area. They'll get the can and they can fill it up either from friends, or if they do go out trick-or-treating, they can take it with them. They can still get candy. We don't want them to, have to sacrifice that, but just a few coins will go a long way. And last year, believe it or not, we raised over $32,000 in nickels, dimes, and quarters. It was over 2 tons of coins. So we are thrilled to be back and doing it again, and we appreciate so much the support of the community.
And that was just spare change.
It was spare change.
Kathy, where does the money go? What are you going to use the money for?
Well, I'm with the Delmarva Zoological Society, and we raise money for capital improvement projects at the zoo. So we are building, I'm excited to say, a whole new exhibit of Australian animals. We are building an exhibit for wallabies, which actually we are about to break ground on, and that's very exciting stuff.
So let's say the kids want to do this. How can we get a can?
Well, if their school is participating, they will get it through their school, because one of the things we do is we reward the class that raises the most money. So last year, both a public school and a private school class got to come and get a behind-the-scenes tour of the zoo and got to see an animal enrichment activity with Joel, and we treated them to a very special day. If your class isn't participating, give us a call. We will absolutely make sure that you get cans. There will be some at the zoo. We will make sure that you get a can. And we are doubling the number of cans that we had from last year. A big shout out to Pepsi, who donated all the cans to us. So we will make sure that you get a can if you need one.
And that number is 410-742-3977. And if you want to get a can. Now, switching gears a little bit, you have some events coming up at the zoo, a couple events. Tell us about the first one, Halloween.
Well, our Halloween is October 12th and 13th. I know most people celebrate on the 31st, but it has become definitely one of the largest events at the zoo. And it's Friday and Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. And it's an incredible event. It is a family event, so it's oriented towards trick-or-treating and come out and see animals like Elvis roaming through the crowds, and a variety of our other educational species. There are some areas that aren't for kids, though, with the Loop of Horror that the animal staff puts on every year.
Which is worth it. It's fantastic.
Yes.
They do a great job.
They've been doing it for 19 years.
Wow.
So it's our 19th anniversary of this. It's a phenomenal event.
It's called Night of the Living Zoo.
Correct. And the proceeds from that actually go to help support our educational programs, as well as conservation programs throughout Delmarva and throughout South America with species that we display at the zoo.
How about that?
All right. Now you have another event that's coming down. Oh, well, you have that event. Let's run down the details for that.
Again, it's Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. Tickets are available ahead of time. $6 and $8. They're available at the zoo in the gift shop or PNC Civic Avenue branch. The night of the event, tickets are available at the gates. They're 8 and 10 at the gate itself.
And you've got Halloween happenings.
Yes, and then the second event is Halloween happenings at the end of the month on October 27th, 1 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And that one's more structured for children or families with children under age of 10 or so that may not appreciate the scary aspects of Halloween.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. All right. Run down the events or the details for Halloween happenings.
Again, Halloween happenings is Saturday, October 27th, 1 to 4 p.m. Tickets are $5 for children, $2 for adults. Also available at the zoo and at the gate that day.
Good family fun.
Come on,
Yes.
have fun, just
That's
do it.
always.
Kathy, thank you. Joel, thank you. Elvis, thank you.
And I want to leave this with you guys because whenever I come, I always have to give you a gift.
Oh, look at
You
you.
guys get some of our first wallabies.
I can't
I'm
wait to
liking
see
it.
the real ones. All right, and if you'd like some more information on these events, including how you can purchase tickets, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab.
Good news is I don't think we'll have to clean up after these.
And from the animals in the zoo to the animals in your home. Up next on Delmarva Life, it's important to recognize certain threats to your pet's health this time of year, from fleas and ticks to flowers and toxins. Seaford Animal Hospital is here to help. And Wes Davis is in the house to perform on the Delmarva Life stage. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.